As we all know, good food is very important for a healthy life, but there are certain things you should always keep in your mind, like things not to do after having lunch or dinner, a few things you should avoid right after you eat in order to avoid indigestion, discomfort, and absorption of nutrients. Here at Healthier Everyday, we provide you with the best tips to improve your health and overall well-being. Nearly everyone should have heard that they shouldn't go swimming right after they eat because it could cause stomach cramps, but have you ever wondered what else you shouldn't do after eating? Let's see the top 10 things you should avoid doing after you eat. Number 1. Sleeping immediately after eating food. Going to bed immediately or taking a short nap right after having a heavy eating can often cause various health issues like discomfort, gas pains, and bad sleep. There are various studies that have shown that people who go to bed hours after having a meal have less chances of suffering from a stroke or heart attack. The main reason for it is that many digestive juices travel in opposite direction and into your food pipe, thus corroding the inner layer. This will lead to increase in the acid reflux or lead to the cause of the acid reflux. The burning sensation in chest which you get when you lie down after a meal is because your food pipe is corroding. Just do whatever activity you like most, television, chatting with friends and family, but do not sleep immediately after. Wait at least 2 to 3 hours before going to bed. Number 2. Smoking cigarettes. This habit is most common among chronic smokers, but studies have shown its health disadvantages. Research studies have said that the damage from 1 cigarette after a meal is the same as smoking 10 cigarettes at once. Smoking is bad enough, but after a meal, it's 10 times the killer. The reason behind is that cigarettes contain at least 60 carcinogens, the substances that can cause cancer. Smoking particularly affects the irritation of the intestines. The digestive system works on the whole body, and nicotine binds with oxygen in the blood because then it's more easily absorbed. This will increase the risk of bowel cancer and lung cancer. Number 3. Taking a shower. You might be shocked hearing this. Yes, having a shower after meal is really a bad idea. Normally when we have food the blood from the peripheries, like the legs and hands, move towards the digestive system, but when we take a shower, our blood rushes to our hands and legs, meaning that there is less blood flow to our stomach, leading to incapacity of the body to absorb the necessary ingredients. If you take a bath after eating, the blood flow again back towards hands, legs, and body. Thus, the amount of blood will decrease around the stomach area, thereby weakening the digestive system and causing slow digestion. Therefore, either take a shower before your meal or wait for at least 1 to 2 hours till the consumed food is digested. Number 4. Eating fruit after meal. I am not saying that eating fruits is bad idea, but after a heavy meal is sure a bad idea, especially consuming fruits in empty stomach would be a good idea. The stomach has trouble digesting fruit, which means you won't get the essential nutrients. Fruits are the easiest to digest and just take 20 minutes to travel from your stomach to intestines, where they are finally digested. But when you eat a fruit after a meal, it will get stuck with the food and will not traveling in time to the intestines and getting spoiled as a result, thus spoiling food too, which was taken along with them. Consuming fruits at any time during the day is good except consuming them immediately after a meal. Eating fruits right after your meal can result in filling the stomach with air and cause bloating. If you experience symptoms like indigestion, heartburn, burping and other digestive discomforts and you blame on the meal, then you are wrong. It could be the combination of the food, the fermentation with fruit that causes your upset stomach. To prevent your stomach from indigestion and other digestive problems, plan your consumption of fruits before or after 1 to 2 hours of a meal. Number 5. Drinking tea or coffee. This is one of the food or beverages that should be taken before food like the fruits, because tea or coffee right after eating, you're preventing your body to absorb iron from food. It is shocker that researchers have proven that the absorption of iron reduced by 87% and can result in anemia, pale skin, cold hands and feet, dizziness, and loss of appetite. Though they both have their own benefits when consumed in a very limited or moderate amount. Obviously, everyone knows that excess of anything is harmful. It is suggested by most nutritionists that tea should be consumed at least 1 hour after any meal. Wait at least 1 hour after any meal. Number 6. Loosening the belt after meal. This is a common told saying that don't loosen the belt immediately after a heavy meal. Well, the fact is that it is bad, not for your intestines or stomach, it's just a sign that you've eaten a lot more than was necessary, which in short, is bad. Although there is lack of scientific evidence, it is believed that loosening the waist belt immediately after eating might cause the intestines to get tangled and blocked, hampering the process of digestion. To prevent this, remember to loosen the belt prior to every meal. Number 7. Don't go for walks immediately after a meal. It is not just climbing rocks or running, even walking right after having a meal is a bad idea. You'll have some serious acid reflux and indigestion if you do this, if that's what you want. You can go for a walk after a meal, sure, but after at least 30 minutes please. Then it is perfectly healthy. When you consumed a good amount of meal, your belly becomes almost full, and you will get restricted with regards to the movement. It is shown that there will be vast difference in activities of an individual before having meal to that of after having meal. Just after having meal, the person will become lazy and lethargic. This can also be really dangerous if you have thought of carrying on with the activity just after completing the meal. If you are thinking about rock climbing, it will be better to get energy rather than filling your stomach. Number 8. Don't drink water. It is a healthy fact that a person should always drink 8 glasses of water every day to stay healthy and fit. However, just gulping it down right after eating something or having a good meal, or even during meals, may disrupt digestion. Too much water after or during the meal might interfere with the natural levels of acid and bile that are essential for proper and good digestion. Furthermore, drinking cold water might slow down your normal digestion and can lead to cramping in sensitive people. Try to resist drinking water for at least an hour after a meal and avoid drinking it while eating. Number 9. Brushing your teeth right after eating. Many people tell that brush before sleeping. In fact, it is a healthy routine. I don't contradict that, but it would not be a good idea if you would brush your teeth immediately after having a meal. However, brushing your teeth right after dinner, or after every meal for that matter, is extremely harmful for your teeth. Brushing after eating will scrub away the layers of enamel on the teeth. Furthermore, when you eat or drink acidic foodstuff, or those with a lot of sugar, it's even more dangerous. To protect the teeth enamel, wait for at least 30 minutes and allow the mouth to produce sufficient saliva to neutralize the acidity of the food that soften the tooth enamel. Number 10. Avoid driving after a meal. As already told, that during having a good meal, the digestion system requires a large amount of blood, and more blood is concentrated in the digestive tract. Consequently, the brain is temporarily deprived of sufficient blood. This will be resulting in lack of concentration. Also, because of satiation, you fall sleepy, and driving with sleepy eyes is never safe. Hence, don't force yourself to drive soon after you've had a meal. Take a break, let the body perform its natural functions, and after an hour or two, think of driving. Surprising, right? I didn't know so many of them. Basically, after you eat, you cannot do anything. I know, we're in a rush all the time, so most of them cannot be applied in real-life situations, but at least we should be informed. Leave a comment down below with your favorite activity after you finish eating. Also, please let me know what kind of videos should I produce. If you want to find out more about how you can be more healthy, please check out our playlist. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps me a lot. Until next time, stay healthy.